Ich will nicht auf deiner Party gehen. Engel und Teufel tanzen Schwanensee. Von deinen Lippen tropft der Chardonnay. Ich küss ihn weg, bevor du schlafen gehst. Sitz auf meiner Fensterbank, die Nacht zieht vorbei. Ich blicke.
Oh, we're right into the game.
How's that? That's quick. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love to see that intro for IEM. It's amazing. But I'm happy to be able to get into the action.
Look at that utility on Skullhunter. Man, I don't think he's got enough room on his belt.
Yeah, homie has got his pockets full to the brim.
Yep. Oh no, don't let Nedic one tap him, otherwise he's gonna lose all those lovely things.
Only one will drop. 4 versus 4 though, early on. Good start for Vantage, and a Vantage logo update as well. I like it.
Yeah, I think it's a good logo as well. Got a shout out to Hoax there, the CEO of Vantage. Probably got that all commissioned up. And before I just said his name wrong, it's like Hox or something like that. You know, he can get angry later. Ooh, Nedic in E-Box. Beautiful.
Yeah, and those are the nades gone.
Yep. Deleted. Drox, new kid on the block. Ooh, almost a fadeaway there. Just that bullet whizzed by the head. And also a new kid on the block for Rooster. Well, he's dropped. It took his lunch money Vantage. Now it's up to the 2-0. They've done very, very well for Vantage, being Drox and Omi. And Drox and Omi are pressuring Nedic because Nedic is on very little HP. And he doesn't want to duel the blocks.
Nedic surviving on 11 HP, just hoping TJ finds his mark. And he does. A tense one. That was looking a bit awkward for Rooster there. They had so much control, and then Omichella just comes out of nowhere and starts tapping on heads. But nevertheless, Rooster do find a crucial first round, the pistol round on CT side, because of course T side Anubis is very dominant, so getting your economy going early on is certainly going to be very nice on that CT side.
Drox elected to go for those dualies, just going to be an eco advantage. But Drox is like, you know, 2 pistols are better than 1. I'm a big dualies fan. What about you, Wix? You big fan of the
I've been
dualies?
whipping out the dualies a lot recently. Especially, I play like a lot of close range angles, especially on pistol, like Biaps on Mirage and so on, and Connector on A. So they're very strong, but they're very inconsistent for me. What isn't inconsistent is the SMGs for Rooster. And there we go. We get the dualies picked up. But yeah, I mean, the dualies, when I see the pros use them, they just get headshot after headshot. And with the fact that you have so many bullets, like, it just looks so nice that you can spray away. When I do it, it's like I can't hit a bundle with them.
Yeah, you draw an outline of the player. It's like, oh, how did he miss all those shots, bro?
Yeah, I should be an artist or something, honestly.
Maybe, but you know what's going to be an art here? Vantage. Are they going to be able to win their first gun round? And, you know, they've got quite the advantage. I swear they just named his team name to just catch all the people who just name cliches out.
I think the fact that Rooster have 2 Famises and MP9 still out in the round is huge for Vantage. Obviously, Vantage lacking in util, but they're certainly not lacking in firepower. And they could really do with taking advantage of this. I need to change the word. We had this discussion last week.
Take a benefit of it, okay? Take a benefit of the superior weaponry.
But yeah, they need to make sure that they take this opportunity, and I even had to think about that, to be honest.
You need it for your Saurus, man. You need to invest in one. Other words, get an advantage. Don't get the one of the antonyms, okay? The opposite. Otherwise, you could be saying disadvantage or risks and stuff like that instead of, you know, a beneficial position. They're closing on
position right now. Yeah, they've only got 1 smoke and 1 flashbang. They're gonna get a kill off it, but they're not gonna be in time for the flank to come in for the CTs. They need to get a move on. Bomb is gonna go down. 2 kills actually in the kill feed as TJP's just holding the trigger at his own will. Finds 2. Omichella's here with a solid 3k and gets Vantage their first round of the best of 3. It was looking very awkward. Like, as the exit was coming in, they only had one smoke, and Rooster had 3 players ready on the B site. I can't believe they even get the bomb down, to be honest, Josh, but they did, and they ended up winning the round.
I agree. It looked like very higgledy-piggledy. It looked like they got stopped at their tracks midway through to execute. I gotta say, the good things Vantage have been doing is that the players have been training has been Skull, Viridian, and Vision. Like, it's always Omi and Drox, Omichella and Drox at the end. And those are the 2 players that you want, you know, still alive to make those 2v3s happen. And that's exactly what happened there. Omi and Drox teamed up very well there. So at the moment, Vantage, I feel like are just managing their trades very well, that they're not expending any key pieces of the offense very early. Like, the playmakers are still alive towards the end. Flashbang towards, or ASAP could be caught out, and he's heard least. He's just going to smoke it off and just be like, go away, buzzing Vantage flies for the moment, okay? Because that's what smoke grenades do. They shoo away the offensive team.
I think chelleos took some damage through the window or something from a couple nades, because he lost 68 HP like instantly.
Yeah, that would have been from Plat.
Work out where it was from.
Yeah, it would be from the windows, as you said, because it would have hit Plat, and that definitely would have hit him. Flashbang been thrown in, ASAP goes behind, but they would have seen ASAP, so ASAP's in a really tough territory. chelleos has dropped. They know ASAP's here, but ASAP's still going to do a lot of damage, but doesn't really matter, to be honest. TJ's got the Deagle. Unless he gets a 1 Deagle, gets a weapon, he ain't going to be causing much trouble.
Yeah, and the fact they still got Vision holding the flank, which basically allows the other 3 players on site to just hold CT and Heaven between them, is massive. But Netic does find Vision. The patience is paying off right now. TJP wants to try his luck. Luck's going to run out very quickly, and it's going to draw thin, as I don't think there's any time now, no kit, for either of the 2 CTs. The bomb's going to start beeping away. That's your 10-second warning. I don't even think this AWP's going to get out alive.
Just believe. It is!
He just gets through camera. If he doesn't get it through camera there, he dies. But that's big for Rooster, because this is going to be a poor buy without it. Now with the AWP, that gets a first entry. Someone in the open, that's an AK instantly picked up.
Well,
I can imagine... Yeah, I was going to say, I can imagine they buy up with it. At least someone buy Kevlar, so if you do get a few AKs, you're not going to have to worry about aim punch.
I can say overall, that was actually a really good steal by Danger. I was going to say, a clutch moment with Danger once again, where he clutches out and steals that AWP. Because that AWP, like, 9 out of 10 times, no one's picking that AWP up. They're just like, nah, we're saving, sorry guys.
I think they've just evened the money out.
Yeah,
they have not fully gone for this.
Okay. Not to mention as well, Danger got to kill the MP9, which is very important for the money here as well.
chelleos having to worry about mid as well. This is the problem. When you 4-stack B, you've got to rely on this side away player to hold mid down for you. And now, Temple is under a bit of pressure. Not actually on the server, but in the back of Rooster's minds. They have to start considering the fact that a push through mid is coming through, which basically eases the tension a bit of the B defense from Vantage's standpoint.
What they need to do is just feed it to Danger 10-4 and they can win this round. But good Molotov, Vantage, just checking out all the close angles. Counter smoke coming in as well, but Vantage will have the advantage. I need to see Saurus myself as well in the nade utility, because Rooster eventually got to run out.
Well, yeah. 2 smokes left, no flashes. This is awkward again.
Oh, yeah. They just saw advantages. But Omi should get a kill here on Netic. So as Netic tries to peek out, they seize the hip anyway.
Yeah.
There we go. Should grab one. They check the rest though, and he's just going to unlock the site. Danger goes down as well, and that's pretty much the round. Oh no! He takes a glimpse of chelleos. Bomb should be planted. It's going to be a 2v3.
Don't count them out until chelleos is down and out. This guy can make some magic happen, but with no one peeking, Vantage playing it very well. Just not allowing that chelleos AWP to do any more damage than it's already done is going to win them the round. If someone gets a little bit too anxious, starts to jiggle peek and chelleos catches you, that's a very winnable 2v2 for Rooster. So Yeah, Vantage will take their first lead of the match, and chelleos looks like he will be holding on to this. He'd love to be holding on to it. It's bad timing.
I was going to say, especially if chelleos gets the B main play, it allows TJ to go pick up that M4 that Danger dropped at Ninja, and that makes that retake very doable as well. Also, going to say, there's all being saved I think it's been 2 rounds in a row. So that's kind of huge on the money of Rooster. Like normally you would probably have like, you know, FAMASs, no AWP. But since they've been saving these weapons, you know, Rooster have got a decentish buy in the 6th round, when usually just half buys at best, potentially. And that's due to a big risk from Danger. Oh, geez, I gotta say, Vantage's flash has been very good. Not only have they been, you know, of course, throwing ASAP off angles, but they're at least spotting ASAP and getting potential positions where he could be.
And something that Rooster are very happy to do, and we've seen it consistently now for these 6 rounds, is they're very happy to just allow the space for Vantage in mid, and they're pretty content with retaking it. Of course, they've got 2A, 3B for that, with TJ obviously holding mid from camera and ready to help out A if needed. But if Vantage end up finding this out soon, they could take that for an absolute mile. They just do A splits. They basically take the contact main, TJ has to turn around, and then they just burst out mid and go through camera to A.
And that's what they could be doing here. Danger's got an off angle though. He can actually see cameras. They crunch in towards A. Danger might be able to intervene here. It doesn't really matter. Danger gets stopped.
Like A split comes in. Vision finds the temple rotate. And yeah, literally on cue, it was as if they could hear me, Josh. They realized that they have mid. They can split A. So much pressure you could see in the POV of the 2 players on A. And yeah, it just crumbled all of a sudden for Vantage. They go through the smoke, they find a good trade, and then TJP has to turn around and camera ends up coming through. So a really good, well thought out round for Vantage there, a patient round. And this is exactly what they have to do against Rooster. They can't afford to go gung-ho. They have to be smart with the way they go about their work. And so far, they're doing just that.
Vantage improved their round count to 4, and I gotta say, they're doing a great job at the moment. They're just picking and poking Rooster apart at the moment. Admittedly, it is T-side Anubis, but this is gonna like make Rooster work a bit harder on their T-side respectively as well. Because if they don't get many CT rounds, it's gonna be a lot of pressure on Rooster. Now they've gone for a half by some deals and 5-7s being
look
brought
out
up.
on the minimap for chelleos. He got the perfect spawn there. If it was going to be a mid-duel, he was going to win it for sure because he had a really nice spawn.
He's also got that middle pressure as well. Maybe that's what happened the last few rounds. They just didn't have that middle spawn spot. Like, they get that middle spawn that they could really use. And they're just afraid of losing players, basically, because of it.
I think it was just a bit of both. I think they had a read that it was just going to come A, so they just committed 2 players towards A and try and solidify the A defense. And of course, if you want to do that, you just have to sacrifice elsewhere. So I guess they just thought mid was the play. Interesting that they've gone with the exact same thing. 2 push on the minimap. As you can see, top left of your screen, 2 players trying to get aggressive towards A main to get that info, whilst Viridian is just praying that someone peeks into that scope.
Basically, yeah. You got Drox and Nedic on E-box as well.
They find that kill as well, A main. That's huge.
Yep. Oh, geez, Nedic might find Drox as well. Does a lot of damage to Drox, and Nedic can actually pressure Drox here. However, the site's been broken into, and well, TJ and Nedic... Well, Nedic does get his kill into Drox, but it doesn't matter too much as he's lost the site completely, and he just re-peeks into Viridian, who was just ready for it. Now it's going to be up to chelleos and ASAP, and they may go for this. They're waiting for someone to peek. They double peek into it. Bit of a warning shot. ASAP, he's wondering when he'll go in. chelleos did miss a shot there. If he gets that shot, ASAP was going to follow in. It looks like it's going to be a save in a 5th round for Vantage.
Yeah, chelleos unfortunate. Just threading the eye of the needle there between the 2 players. Shot goes right between the hips, and Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think even with that kill, it was very possible because they had the player also in con. Do they expect a second one? They don't have a flashbang to get into con, which means ASAP just had to swing, and 9 times out of 10 he probably doesn't win it. So yeah, that probably actually ended up being a little saving grace for Rooster, if I'm honest. They get to save that money with your...
I was thinking the opposite. I think he would call that player, when his player went down unaware, like, oh crap, there's an AWP, but doesn't see that swinging rifle coming, that transition period. Like, not expecting that following person to come in for the rifle to pip them.
Yeah, it could be put there. That's definitely a possibility.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. It'll be a 2v1 retake, but yeah, I guess they might be harder to win. The Rooster are in a bit of a hole at the moment. They obviously do have the rifles here, but they're still in a bit of a hole scoreboard-wise.
And one thing as well that Netic really needs to, and it is tough, don't get me wrong, playing connector on Anubis is like a catch-22. If you look towards water, they end up coming through main. If you look towards main, they end up coming through con. So it is really tough, and you do need that, lady luck with you when you are playing it. But if he can start solidifying connector, which is what Vantage, have been doing extremely well as what they're doing on A as well, just keeping this two-man setup here. Rooster can find some life on their CT side. They're yet to win a buy versus buy, so they could really do with one of these rounds soon.
Yeah, good utility damage as well, especially on Omi. Now Molotov's gonna be thrown in. ASAP's gonna be caught, but somehow still alive. Oh, geez, from behind, TJP's at the back of the sights, trying to free-fire the bomb. Does take down Skull Hunter. That's a bit of an issue. He's got to win the duel into middle. Doesn't against, I believe it was Vision. They could have just trapped the bomb there. And now Vision's a bit concerned because the bomb is tracked in Plat. And chelleos cleans him up. Well, fortunately, the bomb was actually chucked out of Plat. It was actually gathered by the A players. I was going to say that bomb could have been trapped out there. That would have been a problem. Now, Drox has to post up on Plat, and Danger's taking down Omi, but Omi had no HP whatsoever. chelleos approaching forward, but takes down Drox. That's a very aggressive peek for it in. Got to do a big hero play. Does take down chelleos. Now, just be pitter-pattered away by the man himself, Danger, and that's going to be a third round for Rooster.
Yeah, Rooster just aiming their way out of trouble there. I mean, again, Vantage just abusing the fact, and they know now for sure that Rooster are just consistently giving up mid. An A split comes in, a kill comes in from behind. Just chelleos and co managing to swindle their way back into the A site, which should never be happening.
I mean, that Rooster, wide peak from chelleos onto Drox, that shouldn't happen. Like, that AWP should be winning.
And the opening kill to actually start that retake, I think it was Danger who found the kill on Heaven to really get the wheels rolling. Was massive. Again, should never happen. He's swinging into your crosshair, so yeah, Vantage, that one slipped, but they have plenty of money to come back again at Rooster and cause that problem. Well, yeah, they're gonna cause them a problem if they win this round. The loss bonus has gone down a couple stages. You fall into a bit of limbo in terms of your money, and but they've still got nothing really behind them now.
Yeah. I say last round as well, the big thing that helped out Rooster as well was these HE grenades doing damage. I mean, Omichella went to the side with like 30 HP, and that helped, like, Danger just get that initial pick on Omichella. And it was just like, not initial pick, but, throughout the round. So it was no longer a 3v3, it was a 3v2. They allowed that retake. And they're doing it again. Drox and Omi on very little HP now, and they're heading into that B site. At the moment, they just pump the brakes. Okay, never mind. Now they've entered. I was getting a bit worried. Actually going to be thrown in, and they go for... Oh, that's a bit of a failed HE there. And they've got into B somehow, and didn't look that convincing, Wigs?
No, they need to get a move on. Bomb's still not down. They've got no one holding con. And now the flashbang goes in. Smoke's going to give them that time. Omichella's going to take an incendiary to the face. And he gets two. And that is huge. And that may just send chelleos packing now as his last man with him ends up falling. As I said, lacking money are Rooster. They can really do with keeping this chelleos AWP, which, as I said earlier, can really turn a bad buy into a very good round. Unfortunately, this time, though, not going to be able to save. Vantage extend their lead once again. They need to make these rounds count now, because how good Rooster are, they're not going to get many opportunities like this where the money's going to be all over the place. And if they can win this round, well, this could be easily a 9-3 with the way Vantage are playing.
Yeah, I gotta say, big props to Omichella. The most riskiest sort of push he has done through con, through hitting a Molotov to the face, and taking out both players at con, and basically just stymies the entire retake from Rooster.
And playing his own game. You know, he's
exactly.
not fazed with the fact that, you know, Rooster individually are the better players. Not concerned. 12 kills, 6 deaths, and he's taking fights wherever he can find them.
Oh, beautiful. That was a beautiful sound cue bait from Skull Hunter and Drox. They know that they're going to E-box, but they've taken out the middle player pretty easily. ASAP's backed up. Radiant's looking for another pick as well. Smart player, gotta say, from my Vantage, just getting that one-man advantage and just storming a site. And are storming the empty A site. ASAP's gonna be only one to potentially stop it here. But he's gonna get, well, he's gonna get these a lot of 2-taps. Can't be any missed bullets. And ASAP's got, whoa, he's got 2 at least. Makes it a 3v3.
Oh, Vision. Look to your right, Vision. You have 3 players underneath you, Vision. Oh, no, you hate to see it. Oh, he heard me, I think.
I think he's going to be propped off that. Oh, no, chelleos wasn't ready for it. And Vision could get a lot more, and he does get a lot more. But now it's the Danger Man himself in a 1v2. Scary 1v2 here.
That's
danger.
The big problem of having X-Ray. Like, you know, when he looks that back on the VOD, and he sees the fact that he could have just had 3 free kills, you would have hated to see it. But, you know, checks mid, sees the fact that, you know, it is open, this doesn't feel right. Where the hell are they rotating? My teammates got heaven anyway. Let me just turn around and check if they're coming main. And, well, it was well timed. Luckily for him, chelleos, as you said, was just not ready for it. And, well, yeah, Vantage finds 7. Rooster, though, I'm going to get this up saved, of course. No doubt it will be going back into the hands of chelleos. They can half buy into this, so don't count them out.
I'd say they got a half buy into this if they want to get any sort of advantage on this going to their T side.
Yeah, they need to save. They need to save for the last round of the half for sure.
No, I mean they want to buy up here.
You think?
To just have a bit, yeah, just have a shout at it. To be honest, trying to get 4 or 5 rounds on the board. Risky proposition, and it's a risky proposition that Rooster always takes. Like, they never take the safe option.
True, and it just goes to show that, you know, they're never lacking confidence, even at this point of the game. You know, they have only won 1 buy versus buy round. They're going to continue to trust themselves, and, you know, the rut will end soon. That's the way they're going to be thinking.
There's also a downside to that as well, and you can express that downside as well, which is if, you know, then the true test of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results.
I think as well, you need to be careful with it. Like, you have to also understand that, you know, your opponents are just playing well right now.
Oh, that's not a good start.
No, util damage coming out from Vantage this time as a Molotov kill. He's going to find Netic's feet and burn them to a crisp. I know the summer's ending, Australia, but it's just starting on the B site right now. There's danger.
He's seen Vision.
Yeah, he's seen the hills. But now he's going to be running for the big hills behind him in CT, as you can see in the distance. Would be pretty cool if you could run that far, but probably not playable.
Some extreme saving.
Yeah, for sure.
James already hiding up on that hill, already to save.
You basically have to save from round start to get all the way up that hill, probably.
Skellhunter's desperately looking for where Rooster is, but he's looking in the wrong coop.
I tell you what, Josh. I mean, let's not be mistaken. We counted Vantage out here at the start of this match. But fair play. As we pointed out earlier as well, Omichella just not phased. by the fact that he's playing a very good team. Just taking fights, being confident, trusting his aim, and Vantage have the opportunity to have a 9-3 half against Rooster on their map pick. Of course, it is T-side, let's not get ahead of ourselves, but they could not have asked for a much better start.
Yep, sometimes, like I said, when you pick a map, it sometimes the sides that you're more comfortable on is the ones you want to get a score on. Like, you want to at least get past score or above, and also at the same time have, the sides that are disadvantageous, being, of course, the CT side of Anubis, that you get at least above average as well. But overall, like I say, Vantage have been very familiar with the different sorts of executes they can do on Anubis. They've hit A, they've hit B, to varying degrees of success. Obviously, the A crunch has been the more successful one, given that Rooster is their Achilles. But now Rooster are peeking out of B main. They're gonna be ready for it. Well, Vision's gonna be ready for it, and what just happened? Vision's gonna get a free K? Nah. Stopped by Danger. It's just like, nah, none of that today. Let's go on to swinging around from E-Box, and Danger is gonna bait that flash, and Danger's got a second as well. And Danger, could he get a third? Surely he doesn't get a third here. Okay, good work by Drox. I was gonna say, it looked a bit ominous there with both Vision and Danger putting on some shows.
TJ in a good position here. I don't think this is an angle Viridian's going to check. He's going to be hoping that the smoke prevents the push to this position, but he's already out. Yep, not surprised he doesn't check it. As Drops, we talked about how well he's playing recently, but unfortunately cannot get the 1v2 through there. We are going to throw you to a quick commercial break for the halftime. We'll see you back in 2.5 minutes.
Counter-Strike Global Offensive is a tactical first-person shooter. 2 teams of 5 players compete against each other, the terrorists and the counter-terrorists. The terrorist goal is to place a bomb in one of 2 zones and prevent the counter-terrorist from defusing it before the bomb counter ticks down to 0. The counter-terrorist must try to defuse the bomb and stop the terrorist. In addition, each team can also win a round by eliminating all opposing players. The first team to win 16 rounds wins the match. After 15 rounds, the roles will be reversed, with the attacking team becoming the defenders and vice versa. Each player starts with 100 points of health, a small amount of money, a standard pistol and a knife. In the course of the game, the players win virtual money by winning rounds, eliminating opponents, or defusing a bomb. This money can be used to buy equipment, weapons, or protective vests at the start of each round. If the player dies, they lose their equipment. Managing the team's money has great influence on the game and is an important tactical factor. But at its core, the game is about reaction speed, communication, map knowledge, and mental strength.
Welcome back, guys. Well, we got the second half underway of Anubis, and Vantage have started off pretty well at the gates. The sprung at the gates, and I think they're playing well. Can you say that? You know, I tried to type they were playing well in chat earlier, and it didn't work. Well, censored Wix.
What about good? Does good work?
You could try, like, chat, can you help us out? Can you, like, say Vantage are playing good in chat? Because they had a pretty good T half. We were expecting Rooster to just cluck out of the gates and Vantage have, just be left in their chicken feed, but...
I mean, Rooster, very, fortunate they get out with an 8-4, because that could have easily been 9-3, and they would have been in a much more stickier situation right now. What is looking a bit sticky is the minimap if you are a Vantage esports fan, because B-site is open, and that's exactly where Rooster are heading.
Yeah, but Vantage have got 7 pistols, so they win instantly, right? 7 guns are better than 5, right, Wix? The double dualies. They do have a kit too, so they can play retake. So I guess it's bad that they're giving a plant, but it's also not so bad because they can retake it. Oh, that rugby throw over there. Good rugby throw by Danger. The Vision's actually pushed up to middle, and they're already pressuring B main. Now, the retake's already come in. The retake's come in a bit earlier than they expected, and this is a bit of a battle here. It's just between this ASAP and Drox and Vision. And they know ASAP is now E-Box, so 4 guns v1 at this stage, and ASAP, he's going to be good at those Glock headshots, otherwise he's going to be falling apart, and that's exactly what happens. And he's going to not pick up the kit. Let's give you a first round for Vantage on the CT side, and this is a dream start.
Yeah, fantastic start. Having a similar start to exactly how Rooster got their CT side kicked off. We know how it finished, but they went 2-0 up, and Vantage can secure double digits here, which they probably should. Let's not forget, though, Rooster are going to be buying up because they got the bomb plant as well. But as you can see at the top of the screen, the equipment value certainly lies in the favour of Vantage. They've got a few rifles in play, 2 of them being M4A1Ss. They've got they've got 3 mollies, in fact. They have plenty of util to stop any push coming in from Rooster.
I'm going to say as well, Vision did pick up the kit that Viridian had initially in that pistol round. Like I say, you really should have picked that one up for this round, because Skullhunter had to buy one, and now Skullhunter's dead at E-Box.
That $400 goes a long way, Josh.
Yeah. So I was a bit surprised because it was nearby, because I believe Viridian died on B last round, so maybe it's just miscommunication, or they just, we're happy that they won the pistols. And
it's going to have to be another retake. Again, minimap. Rooster and Vantage could not be on more opposite sides of the map.
They could catch chelleos.
Yeah, I think
they could catch chelleos.
Dropped, and then they'll take any chances. They're getting out and in A. And now, well, the cards are shown. Frank's going to come in. They don't know it's 4, but they certainly know it's 2. As Omichella, not lacking confidence at all, swings, does not get traded. A full white screen of ASAP doesn't matter, as Vantage are sent packing very quickly. And Rooster pick up their first T-sided round. And this is exactly what you didn't want if you're Vantage. This is exactly what you wanted if you want Rooster to win this one. Because this is going to really break Vantage here.
And also, Danger wants a AK, mate. Danger's gonna get his AK? Danger's gonna get his AK. Oh no, they're gonna be careful there. They lost an AK!
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
Fortunately, it's an anti-eco, so Danger's MP9 might actually be a blessing. But losing an AK like that is probably what you don't want.
Yeah, that one could sting.
Because they're just trying to get Danger a weapon there, because basically Viridian dropped his MP9 to take the AK, and then Danger picked it up. He's like, oh, I want to get the AK. Viridian's definitely picked it up. Bit of a nightmare there. 5 Deagles and a Dream. No, oh, and a 5-7 on Skullhunter as well. Very aggressive angles actually from Vantage, and really odd angles as well. It could catch a few Roosters off guard.
ASAP's on a Glock. Am I seeing that right? Am I seeing that correct? ASAP has a Glock.
Yep. He is indeed on a Glock.
That's a good reason for it. I'm sorry, ASAP. think you give me?
Yeah, he's on the Glock, mate. Like, do you know the Glocks are the best pistols in the game, mate? Come on.
New
Come
meta.
New meta, Glock meta. You know, you should have mentioned it. He would have got any kills if we didn't mention the Glock, okay? We didn't mention anything about the Glock.
Why has he done that? I'm sure he had an AK. He could have just
think
gone
he
Mac 10 and got the extra money.
Sometimes, Wix, you just got to prove the superiority of certain pistols, okay? And that the Glock is better than the USP.
And maybe it was a bit of mental warfare as well. You know, look what I'm about to do to you. Bang, bang. See,
Well,
I've saved my Glock from pistol.
Mm-hmm.
And
if Vantage call a timeout right now, they are crushed and Mental's completely stuffed, as you said, okay?
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. To be fair, it would be a good time to call timeout. Maybe not this round, because obviously it is going to be an eco, but the next one, when they do go to force buy, just talk things over, you know, what have they been seeing, where there are potentially some holes in the Rooster T side that they've noticed so far. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of calling timeouts just before an eco, because a lot of the information that you know, send across and instructions can be forgotten in the next 1 minute and 55 seconds.
Yep.
You know, why not even use this round as a timeout, you know?
Easy. I'm liking it. Oh, geez. Chelleos is being dinked by the USB. Oh, they know Vision's here, because I think they saw a shadow, so Vision's going to peek out, but Vision's going to be cleaned up, and that Molotov's going to start burning, and the Chelleos and Danger machine starts chugging. I've got to say, Vantage haven't been very lucky with all these gamble stacks. Not this round, but the last 2 to 3 rounds where they've all stacked B or all stacked A, and Rooster have just gone to the other side. They're
playing a very volatile game on their CT, and I kind of get it. You know, if the gamble goes right, and they're 100% on the gambles, they're most likely, you know, a couple rounds, if not 1 round away from winning their map. Unfortunately, when it has a 0% win rate with the gamble stacks, it ends up, you know, crushing you. So it is a very volatile way to play CT, especially on Anubis.
Yeah.
I would really like to see them, you know, just trust themselves, trust the defaults, trust the holds, because it was exactly how you won T side, just trusting yourself, you know, taking Rooster in the 1v1s and hoping that your ability can pull through against these individuals.
Also going to say as well, the Zeus didn't go well for Droxy in the end. Didn't press it. I think Danger was that little bit too far from him.
Must have had the safety on.
Yep. Chelleos with the AWP. Ooh, gets a tap to the head by Vision. They try to trade it out, but Danger, the Chelleos Danger duo on the B main is quite scary. They're fairly 2 for 0 at the moment. Radiant's only got an M4, no AWP on him at the moment, and the Rooster's calling, basically. Let the Rooster win. That's what Vantage is being told today. There's actually a fast food chain in Australia called Red Rooster, and they've got like phrases like the Rooster's calling and let the chicken win. Okay.
My spidey senses tell me they definitely sell fried chicken.
Nah, they sell fish. Sorry, man.
Oh, wow, it's a fish and chip shop. Fair enough.
No, but Rooster may have bottled this here because they've lost a bomb. They've got to recover it. Danger's got a wide peek into it. Omi's on an absolute purple patch, and they're going to win this round out of this after all that. They're going to potentially win this round because Netic's going to have to try and grab the bomb in middle, which I guess he could, and then rush to plant it, and they've just cleared up the tide in middle.
Omichella wants the ace as well, Josh. Look at him.
He's going to get caught out.
Oh no! Radiant's playing it well though. Just waiting for the steps. He knows the bomb's down in camera. He has to push, and he waits for his time, and he takes full advantage. I need to stop saying that. Oh my word. Vantage, go up 10-7. I'm not doing it on purpose, folks. I promise. But yeah, it's a good win. Good win for Vantage. Very much needed. They get the AWP out onto Viridian now. We'll know what he can do with that. And, well, it looks like it's going to be a comp peak. He had the spawn. Let's check it out. No, doesn't go for it. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a very poor round coming out of Rooster. Like very poor round. Like they had the advantage, had the opening 2 picks on B main, didn't push it, and just basically gave 2 freebies to Omichella there.
Yeah, they just gave Viridian a bit too much respect. Like he smoked you off con because he needs to buy time for the rotation still. If they were still stacked on B, there's no way they smoke con. So yeah, they just had to go through the smoke. Of course, it's all in hindsight, but yeah, Rooster just gave Vantage a bit too much respect there after finding themselves in the 5 versus 3.
Rooster all clumped up in the middle at the moment, trying to wait for Vantage to peek into it. Freddy is watching his 6 as well. He's aware that they've lost middle.
And look at the difference between the A hold for Vantage, because yes, they've given up mid, but they're playing heaven. They're playing very passive, so they're actually waiting for the camera push to come in first, and then they're happy to play retake. Now they've got Viridian in position, well, at least before the smoke. They had a bit of extra help as they got 3 players now towards heaven. Trades will come in. They don't expect 3 players to be A as Skull Hunter finds one with the MP9. It's a 3 versus 3, and now the retake is going to happen.
Chelleos with the late lurk, not going to find anyone. Actually, tough position for Chelleos to be, because he's going to look behind them as well, because they can just flank outside of B main. Meanwhile, there's a bit of fight on the side. Maybe 3 of the bomb down. Chelleos gets dinged, but does take down Vision. That's the second time that's happened, by the way. And then it takes down Skull Hunter, and that's going to be it, because Viridian trying to retake an AWP is very difficult, and ASAP shows why it's very difficult, because sometimes you don't even get to shoot. And it's going to be 8 rounds on the board for Rooster as they hold that 3v3.
And you know, one thing as well I want to point out, the fact that Vantage have the lead and Drox is only on 6 kills. Historically, when Drox has been playing for Vantage as of recent, you know, they've really been leaning on his fragging prowess to get themselves, you know, the rounds and the win. This time round, though, he's bottom fragging for them, yet they find themselves with a 2-round lead. So if he can get going, Vantage are in a very good position.
Maybe he gets to some 2 kills. Could call it now. Oh, jeez, just a bit out of reach. Only centimeters.
Yeah, one little pigeon step forward, and he has that. Once again, mid taken, so Vantage in a sticky position once again. They've got 3 players still over towards the B site. Bomb goes down. Drox knows that. He's heard the plant come in. And what he would do to just get a few 1-taps right now, not even to win the round, but just to get, you know, the confidence flowing through the hand, through the wrist, through the fingers, into the mouse and into the monitor.
2JP, checking the angles, gotta be careful, doesn't want to get 1-tapped, but fortunately does all the work, and it's just Vision left of the USP, and he's gonna get 2 dinks to be able to grab an AK if he wants to. That's a good anti-eco there. Now, obviously, Vantage using another timeout.
And I don't mind it, if I'm honest. A few small adjustments need to be made. They know that they can win some CT rounds, but they still aren't winning enough. And a few of these have been close. They've missed out on a few occasions because of a few decisions. And now this is a really important round for Vantage, because if they can open this up to 11-9 and keep players alive, then they've got everything they need to get themselves onto 12 for Rooster. If they can win this round, they're more than likely going to be taking the lead back, the first lead they've had since it was 2-1.
Let's say overall though, like the problem is with Vantage is just winning a round. Because the only round that they really won was obviously the pistols, and also the round that Rooster really threw away.
Yeah.
So it's not like they have won a few of the rounds off their own initiative, off their own back. It's just been pistol rounds, which can be random, and off a round where Rooster just bottled it big time. So they really need to win a round off their own initiative before they can even start thinking about winning the map.
Ooh, that's going to do damage. HE causing more problems, but Viridian, unfortunately, can't get the transfer. Omichella's going to help him out. And now, a big play needs to be made on A. Skull Hunter is going to lose his life, but they actually have the bomb. Vantage have the bomb here, and Rooster have given away both players' positions from finding that frag onto Skull Hunter. So they now need to go and basically retake T-spawn to get this C4 picked up. And not only that, they have 30 seconds left on the clock. They basically just have to play deathmatch if they want to win this round now.
They overall off their own initiative, and that's what they got. Won it
1
off their
HP.
initiative. Yeah, he ain't gonna push it. He is going for it.
Well, yeah, if you're going to take any fight on 1 HP, it's definitely up against an AWP. You're getting good value there. He's got good timing there as well, but the flashbang's actually going to give him away. Did not need it in the end, little did he know. But yeah, Vantage. 3 players saving their rifles, bringing util into the next round. It's going to give them another really solid buy. And Rooster, well, their time is limited. If they keep giving these rounds away, Josh, well, they've only got 2 more to give away until we head over to their map pick on Nuke.
I don't think that was really like Rooster giving away around there. I think that was more like Vantage taking charge there. Like that was definitely one of those rounds where I said Vantage need to win a round off their own initiative, and that's what they did. They won a round off their own initiative. It's like the previous round where Rooster bottled it. They just sent 2 play, like they already had secured B site basically, and then they went into middle for some reason and just basically ended their chances. But this time around it was Vantage taking it up to Rooster and winning. And it puts a lot of pressure on Viridian, does take down Viridian as well. They need a hold B main here, but Skull Hunter, I believe, he got hit himself flashed as he's going to trade out. It was actually perfect as well because Netic got hit by that flash.
Netic causing problems, and him just shooting and trying to one-tap, just trying to get that contact, opens up a gap for danger. They will take A main Vantage, but they have a whole lot more to do, and that's take B. And TJP's in a great position here to just get 2 kills, find them in the back. Drox is going to check it. As the transfer from Omichella is not going to be crisp enough. Rooster come back with an answer to Vantage's questions. And this one is starting to get tasty, Josh.
Yeah, definitely. Rooster, like I say, is with the momentum here. I know Vantage have won 1 round, but they're just being reset basically. And they're gonna have to eco here because they probably want to have a chance in the next round to potentially get 12. They don't want to force up here because otherwise they'll give Rooster 100% chance of hitting 12. So just only the half buy.
The gamble stack on B again. You hate to see it.
Did Vantage ever gamble stack the right side?
I don't think so.
I think it's been 0 for 4.
Yeah. Try and lose a coin flip 4 times in a row. It's going to take you a few attempts.
Actually, no, they're coming back to stacking A. This is looking pretty good for them. Oh, like I say, good ding. ASAP's gone down. The Drox, but well, everything else is not going in their favor at all. And Omi's taken a bit of damage from the HE grenade, so they know he's around here somewhere. TJP just waiting on flat. And TJP's going to check back a sight. He sees the hip. Double swing. And, well, double swing doesn't work out as they ideally want it. And Rooster tied up at 11-11.
And here we go. We're going to get the full 24 rounds of regulation. Are we going to get OT? Vantage, I'd like to think if they want to at least
say it's
secure 12, they need to win this one.
I'd say Vantage. Like if Vantage win this round, big possibility for OT, given that Rooster still have money. But if Rooster win this,
Yeah.
give me 13-11.
Yeah, exactly.
Most likely
Nail
because of
on
the
head.
Jeez, these utilities from both teams, especially on the CT side, have been very decent. Like,
I don't think
sorry.
we're gonna see the scoreboard, but I'd love to see the util damage from Rooster.
Sorry, I meant on the T side, the utility on the T side, not the CT side. Because normally the CT side utility is a lot of damage, pretty easy to get. But the T side utility of the HGs and whatnot has been incredible. Looking towards that A side. Medic has got to keep himself awake here. Skullhunter was starting to get a bit curious about E-Box.
Yeah, Vantage need to make sure they don't overthink this one. The same with Rooster, to be honest, because it is still a 3-2 setup.
Mm-hmm.
And they're baiting out util very well.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, though, Vantage have won the utility battle. They have a few more nades, and one of them being a Molotov, which is going to stop the push. That's on Drox, so be looking for that as the bomb starts heading towards A. They're really going to need that Vantage ASAP.
Drox is not looking the right way. Probably will throw it now, but oh, geez, doesn't really matter. Omichella's done a lot of work. Now Danger trying to sneak through, but I don't think that Molotov landed. Danger's able to sneak through just in the back lines. But I need to get that bomb planted right away. I think Danger's just going to rush into sight because he just doesn't have the time to do so. Might be sniped off of it, but no, he's got to get the bomb planted. Chelleos actually covers the bomb. That's huge. Viridian to trade out. Now it's a 2v2. Nedic trying to sneak his way in. He's checking back of sight for Danger. It's going to be a 2v2, a big 2v2 at that. Actually going to be thrown in, but no, it doesn't get over the default boxes. 1-for-1. Nedic tries to transfer towards Vision. Vision firing through the smoke. He's seen Nedic, and Nedic is just going to play time. He's got a few seconds to play, but Vision, huge frag, puts 12 rounds on the board for Vantage.
I don't even think Vision knows how he's found that kill. It was a complete pre-fire. A shot at luck, and he got it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, honestly, like, that round could have easily gone to Vantage if Drox knew what the time was. There was 10 seconds left on the clock. If he stops the plant coming in, the round is over. There is no way that the guy on pillar for Rooster would have been able to get the bomb picked up and then get it planted.
I was a bit shocked that, you know, he did peek into it and try to take on Chelleos. But I was going to say, Chelleos was pretty quick. I think that was like less than, I'll say, three quarters of a second there that he got picked off there. I don't think he would have been able to swing down and get like a point of damage on Danger.
He managed to get 3 or 4 bullets off actually onto Chelleos on pillar. Unfortunately, they missed. But yeah, I just think if he double checked at what the time was, I reckon.
It's just the hard part. Is like it's just the hard part. It's just the hard part. Is like, did you get any damage on Danger? That's what he probably didn't know. Yeah, I think we'll just put it down to that. Like, he didn't know that Danger was tagged down to like 19 HP. That's what I reckon, Wix. But that's my opinion on that.
Yeah, it's definitely a possibility. And we'll never know. That's the thing. We will never know. But what we will know is if we're going to get an OT or it's going to be a Vantage map 1 win in, I imagine, less than a minute and a half's time if the bomb does go down. If not, well, it's going to be decided within 50 seconds. We'll make it 45.
Rooster getting a bit nervous here because you can see like the complete abandonment of the A push going straight towards B.
They're going to have to let the guns do the talking because it's one smoke left for an exec onto B.
Yep. Flashbang goes in. Danger leading the charge. Great counter flash. Give you 1-for-1. Fortunately, TJ isn't flashed. Oh no, Vision runs out of bullets the worst time. Then the bomb we planted at default. Chelleos will get the plant down. Drox trying to go back in. Drox is just looking everywhere, man. He's like had like 20 coffees and he's darting his eyes in every single direction, basically. He took like 5 angles with very sharp mouse turns very quickly. There was no way I can't make that comment. Oh, that was a beautiful flash. I think that was a Rooster flash actually as well, but Drox was just ready for it, but just doesn't matter. Chelleos and Nedic the push, the pincer, 12-12, and I've got to say, Rooster, able to dig themselves out of the early hole to tie it all up, was pretty decent. Like I say, big F the Vantage.
Yeah, just a tough one. Rooster really well played, and well, they deserved to win the round. Lacking in util, they let the guns do the talking. They get a couple flashes in, no fear, and the crosshairs just landed on the heads of Vantage's Behold. And now we are in OT. I'm gonna tell you, Josh, if you told me we were going to OT in map 1, I would have said you're crazy.
Yeah, I'm going to say, OT in map 3, Mirage, yeah, that's fine. It always happens in Australia. But Anubis? What? That's what I would expect it, to be honest, Wix. It would be like, what? We got OT in Anubis? This isn't Mirage?
Yeah, you know, it's kind of... It goes without saying on Mirage, doesn't it? To be honest. Always OTs in that neck of the woods. In middle, Viridian is just waiting for this TJP peak. Not going to get it though. I think TJP learned his lesson earlier on.
Yeah, TJP is looking under the bed for Omichella at the moment. This is boogeyman scaring him.
And what a map he's had, by the way. Head, shoulders, knees and toes above the rest of his team in the frags. Rooster, a pretty level playing field across the board in terms of kills, so very much a team performance.
Still trying to close onto this B site. 3 players on B, 2 players on the same location as well. Vantage going for that gamble. HE grenades big.
Well-timed bits of util here win Vantage the round. They have 2 Molotovs to play with. Vision and Viridian have them. They're gonna swing con. 1-for-1 trade comes in, but now you start to think it's an imminent A hit, which it is. Viridian holding mid well. A main push will be coming in along with the flashes. They're trying to open up something for danger here to find a frag, and he does so successfully. Turns round, finds the rotator coming in, and it leaves Drox left alone in a 1 versus 3. And Rooster play it to perfection with the time ticking once again.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. What can't Danger do at this point? Okay, this man, he's just pulling off the unthinkable. The miracle man, okay? He's just pulling off these miracles that, you know, just threads the needle. And they just can't do anything about Vantage. It's just their Rooster's danger man, I suppose. That was such an incredible 2K.
A big shout out to that flashbang, which certainly helped him from a water through the window, because it just gave him that opportunity to find the first frag, get himself in towards the site. Then here's the Seps coming behind him, turns around, finds Skull Hunter, who gets his skull hunted. And now Vantage would be loving if you offered them a 1-2 OT on CT. At this stage, they will rip your hand off. Because if you lose this round, especially with the fact that Viridian's gone for an AWP 2 rounds in a row...
You got no money?
Yeah. He's left with nada.
Good double peek there, I was going to say. A bit surprised that they didn't get any kills there, Rooster. They're still not getting any kills. They're trying to save this round.
Cancel the deal, Vantage say. We want 2-1 for ourselves.
It's going to be interesting, though, because Nedic has decided to not go ace up, but go caverns instead, and Viridian's not going to hear that until the smoke comes out. And Viridian's like, wait a second, he didn't go towards A.
This is winnable.
Exactly.
Only 1 kit as well, and it's on drops.
Oh, he's almost lined up there, but unfortunate there for Nedic. I'd say in that kind of situation, he has to kind of go for that like peak to try and just pin the numbers. They lined up for him as well, but it's just the trade from Vantage was so quick.
Yeah, you've got to just roll the dice, especially when you're in a 1v3. He's probably expecting 2 to be in con, and if he gets both of those, well, he can very much win the round if the third player rotates coming through Temple or CT. You know, he's in a 1v1 with the bomb planted. Very winnable situation, but unfortunately, just did not go his way. Fortunate for Vantage, though, is they keep the orb on Viridian. They've got a full buy, full U2 out. And now they could be going up 14-13 onto the T side. And honestly, I'm going to say it now. Don't want to curse it, obviously, but if Vantage get 14 here, they win map 1.
Oh, geez, rocks. I don't know how he got that second bullet in. And Viridian takes down Chelleos, and this is not looking so great at the moment for Rooster. Danger. Well, he saw his danger knee. Viridian, who's going to be quick on the trigger. Danger's just like, nah, probably pretty sure he saw me. TJP Skull Hunter just pins the bullet in towards TJP, and it's all up to Danger himself. A 1v4. You know how we said earlier that he may clutch a 1v4? Could it be this moment?
Could be. Oh,
I reckon he's gonna get hit.
We're about to find out. There's one, and we called him the Clutchmeister, Josh. He's got 3 to go, but is he gonna check vision here? Oh, he just catches him too late. Nearly came through, but Vantage get 2 rounds out of 3 on CT. And now, with how dominant their T side was, I said it not too long ago, I'll say it again. I can very much easily see us going to map 2 in no less than 3 or 4 minutes, because Vantage have everything they want here. All they need is 1 round or the first round win, and they have 2 map points.
Exactly. And also not to mention as well, their T side was very, like, it went well. They won 8-4, which is basically 2-1 in OT, so all in the bag at the moment, potentially for them. Now CT side Rooster, their worst side. Oh no, Chelleos had a visible hit of Omichella, but unable to just take the opportunity.
The audacity from Omichella to just peek that. You know, that goes wrong. Your team's instantly in a 4v5 and you're up against it. But that guy is not lacking confidence today one bit.
Definitely. Rock's trying to enter E-box. Netic. Oh no, the Molotov. Oh, actually it's gonna smoke Netic. But Netic's gonna get one anyway, even being mollied off. Oh, they're not gonna check him again. He's gonna second Netic. He's trying to get that up again. They're trying to force their way in, but all they're hearing is just smoldering and burning. And it's just not going their way. And Rooster have got 14. I think they just get extra damage when they're burning wicks.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like that's an opportunity gone for Vantage. They did not need to push there. Like, they just need to wait the smoke. And if you are going to mollycon and he's trapped, expect him to shoot at you through the smoke. So don't line up. But Vantage just getting caught out, unfortunately.
Netic went out like a bandit there, to be honest. Like, he stole 2 kills.
A massive 4K, and he was having a lot of problems with timing and just getting unfortunate with con in regulation. But that's certainly gonna fill him with a good amount of joy, and it's gonna give him that bit of confidence, that trust in his own mind frame, decision making. When he is playing con, and no surprise that Vantage are going to try and go back towards taking A. We saw them successfully do it with the A split because they know Rooster are giving up mid way too often. The bomb, however, I will say, is in mid, and it's not going to be towards A main.
Actually,
if that bomb gets dropped, yeah, I mean, Netic rotating, if he gets the bomb dropped here, it's going to be big, but maybe they just pull out. I think they're going B.
Right to Chelleos. They got to swing in well. They he'll peek it. He's down. Chelleos is going to back out. Oh, geez, Danger could get caught here. Danger does get his man. And Chelleos takes down Viridian as well. And this is, oh man, this is looking awful already. They're just trying something unusual for Vantage there. Just trying something unusual, like, okay, how about we just fake A? You know, we've been getting a lot of hits on A, and then hit B. And, oh geez, Chella's trying to go for a no-scope, but Nedic helps that blunder out and puts 15 and 1 map point to Rooster.
I would really have loved to have heard what the in-game comms are like there for Vantage, because they didn't really have anything to exactly go off. To give them a reason to rotate to B, they had everything they wanted. Like, yes, Netic was rotating through Temple, but they certainly didn't hear it. And they just opt to go to B. Unfortunately, this time, it just doesn't work out. And now Vantage are on the verge of losing the map if Rooster could secure 3 for 0 on their CT side.
I say, Nedic gets a 30 bomb, and Nedic is beginning to warm up, and ASAP can't even see. Takes out an Omi, and I gotta say, Omi's in a bit of a cold run of form at the moment. I don't think Omi's got a kill since the last 5 rounds. Oh, jeez, and not to mention, the AK and the Molotov has just come fleeing back to Nedic. Well, not to Nedic, sorry, ASAP. Oh, Skullhunter gave himself away as well. A lot of things just are not falling Vantage's way. It's just misfortune for Vantage at the moment in the info wars.
Yeah. And I do wonder if they know if ASAP's 18 HP or if they've got him low. If they did know that he was 18 HP, they certainly go A. And it looks like it will be chelleos. He's going to give a step away, and is he just going to be playing bait? Pulls a Molotov out at the worst time, but luckily ASAP's ready to swing and help. 2 versus 4 for Vantage. 40 seconds left on the clock, so they have plenty of time, but with vision locked out of mid, as he just continues to repeat, trying to find a frag. Skullhunter trying to find a low HP ASAP on site, leaves him in a 1v3, and you'd like to think that that is it, and it will be it. Rooster secure a big comeback on map 1, and what a map it was, and what a bit of a disaster it was for Vantage in the end, Josh.
Yeah, I've got to say, Vantage just did themselves no favor. They got everything that they wanted.